In my content analysis project, I decided to research the emotional, behavioral, cognitive, and social effects of exposure to social media on young teenagers. I went through Reddit threads, news outlets, and TikToks, all with different perspectives and ages. For this project, it was important for me to include both the points of views of teenagers and adults, since I figured they would not have the same opinions on the matter, which is why the content I gathered was a combination of both. To my surprise, both adults and even the teenagers themselves agreed on the negative outcomes of using social media during young teenage years. My findings demonstrated behavioral consequences that looked like isolation from friends and family because of an addiction to their phone. They were experiencing compulsive behavior, wanting to check their phone at all times, and were also lacking real social connection, which ultimately led to the emotional consequences as well. Symptoms of depression were a result of the lack of socialization within their peers and also came from feelings of low self-esteem that stem from constantly comparing themselves to the social media influencers they see on their phone. This is one of the most serious consequences since one of the articles I used to compare my findings talked about the danger of self-comparison. Ana Maria Jimenez Garcia's article, The Impact of Body Positive Social Media Content on Body Image Perception, talked about how self-comparison can lead to eating disorders that can later develop into serious health concerns. In her article, she also talked about how social media can influence in both ways. By promoting positive content, it can encourage users to love and accept themselves. However, if the content becomes toxic and promotes an unrealistic body standard, it can harm viewers and impact them in negative ways. The empirical articles analyzed also provided useful information that helped me prove my findings. Ana Maria's article became evidence of how influential social media can be on an individual, and the other articles by Carolyn Brand and Regina Agin supported my argument of compulsive behavior and cognitive consequences, like lack of sleep, that later made it difficult to concentrate. Overall, my findings and the articles helped me better compare and analyze how social media exposure can impact young teenagers.